Welcome to another Fireside Chat with Michael the Hammer Mulligan and Michael Lobo Gresh. What's up, Michael?
Hammer. What's
How you been, baby?
Good, baby.
Nice, nice. Killing it on the mats?
Yeah, worked hard tonight. The old man was working hard tonight.
Dude, you got like a lot of shit coming up. Excuse my language. You got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got some good fights coming up. We got some real good fights coming up. We got CFX is having a show at Jungleplex November 19th.
Yep.
We got 2 fighters on that. We got Perry Pierre fighting.
Yeah.
And we have Fernando Perez fighting.
Now, do we have more? Was there going to be more? Or,
no, just on that card we only have 2 fighters.
Okay, nice.
And Fernando's going to be fighting Lee Metcalf from South Shore Sport Fighting.
You fought Lee.
I fought Lee. I beat him. I beat him by triangle and strikes, but you know, that was 3 years ago. And I'll tell you what, he's a strong kid. He's game. He's tough.
He's put together a few wins.
Yeah. He's a tough kid. And he comes from a great school, so you know we're getting Fernando prepared for this fight. We're not overlooking Lee in any shape or form. He's a tough kid.
Fernando, the Peruvian Prince Perez. Yeah. Nice kid. Nice kid.
I tell you, man, he's on a roll, and he's fought all tough guys.
And Fernando's another one of these guys, folks, that didn't have a school, that wasn't like really with anybody in particular, and his record didn't fare that well. He really, you know, listen, you can run around in a circle all day long, but you're not going to get anywhere unless somebody gives you direction. That's the bottom line. So since he's been with Mike and Pat and the boys over there, he's
done well. And Lee's the same way. Lee's fought all tough guys. So what you're seeing is Lee Metcalf's I think he's ranked 7th in the 145 division in the Northeast. And then you got Fernando, who, you know, doesn't get the respect he should get, and I don't think Lee does either. I think these guys are both underrated fighters, and they're going to come to heads on November 19th, and I think it's probably going to be the fight of the night that night.
Now, Michael mentioned the rankings. We don't do this enough, but Northeast MMA.
Yeah, Denny's site. It's a real good site.
Denny's site. Northeast MMA is where you go. If you want to check, if you got a fighter that you know, a friend or something like that, or somebody at work's talking about something, you can go right on this Northeast MMA and you can look at the rankings.
Yeah.
There are other places out there that you could go to. What is it, Matt? What's the one that, like, if I wanted to go and look at my record?
You go to MMA.tv.
Yep.
Carrick Jeanette's site.
Yep.
Sure Dog. Sure Dog. You know, I'm not the.
They don't even have mine right.
Yeah, it's like every time I check mine, are different people that they're just not up to date.
Right.
I mean, so I wouldn't go by that. I mean, in Northeast around here, I would either go to Denny's site, Northeast MMA.
Yep.
Or I would go to MMA.TV.
Okay.
Which is the underground, and it's a great site.
They have the legit rankings for all the fighters in the area.
Yep, and who they fought. It's a really good site. Right. I recommend you guys going to that site.
Nice.
And then you got
Perry.
Perry's fighting a kid from Greg Mendy's school, so that should be a good kickboxing MMA fight.
Yeah, nice.
I guess Bill Mahoney's fighting.
Bill Mahoney's fighting too. Yeah, he was on. Let me see. Yeah, his show is going to air this week, so it was a couple of weeks ago by the time you see this.
Yeah, Bill's an unbelievable jiu-jitsu practitioner, and he brings it. So that's going to be. I like to watch Bill fight. Bill's awesome.
Bill's a character. He's an eccentric guy. He's got a lot of strong feelings. He's
good.
He's very invested in the sport. He loves the sport, and it's just like this is like If you do something wrong to his sport, he is going to let you know.
Yeah, Bill's one of the originals. You know what I mean? I remember we competed against Bill. I want to say almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. Fought Bill in an open. Was one of the first MMA with the gloves on. Right. One of Don Banville's shows at the Roseland Ballroom. And I've trained with Bill. Bill, like I said, I got a lot of respect for Bill and Scott. Those guys are the real deal, man. And Bill should bring. I don't know who he's fighting. I didn't. You know who he's fighting?
Well, you know, I can't remember the guy's name, but this is the way it went. I guess the guy fought Scott Lockhart, who was Bill's partner at South Shore Sport Fighting.
Yeah.
Scott beat him. There was going to be a rematch, and Scott was supposed to fight him for the rematch. Scott, I think, got hurt, couldn't fight him, so Scott volunteered Bill for the fight. So Bill's going to fight him. Bill, you know, talked about it, and he's kind of said, thinking in his head or out loud, I guess we should say, that it's not going to happen because the kid's not going to make weight. And Bill went into a scenario about how people can be very disrespectful in the sport, which Mike and I have also been on that.
You gotta come on, Wade. Listen, man, if you're a fighting professional, even amateur, especially professional, man, I'd be embarrassed if one of my fighters didn't make the weight. I'd be pissed at him. And I probably wouldn't put him in the ring again or the cage for a while, because that's just this is your job. Let's do it right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Be respectful.
Speaking about making weight, now CFX has a new belt which is going to be fought for, and that is the super heavyweight belt, and that's going to be Lee the Beast Bean versus Bobby Favors. Now Bobby hails from Ohio, and he's going to travel all the way here to fight Lee.
Good luck.
Yeah, Now listen, I seen Bobby fight a couple times. I seen him fight Sean Galano.
Cheekman too.
I know. We'll get to that one.
Right.
Sean Galano, when he fought Sean's got a bad habit. You know, this was twice I've personally seen him. He'll come out and he'll tap your hand and then tap your jaw right afterwards. So it's kind of another disrespectful kind of thing. It's not something. Is it against the rules?
No.
It's not against the rules, but it's
Keep your
kind of
hands
against
up.
your morals.
Keep your hands up at all times.
Be constantly vigilant.
Yeah,
in this
you know.
sport,
But you know, I wouldn't recommend one of my fighters to do it.
No.
I mean, I think it's a little.
No, somebody did it to one of our fighters. It wasn't at CFX.
Yeah.
Remember last, right?
It happened to Lucas, my friend Lucas. He
Yeah.
was pissed, but and then he did it to Sean, and Bobby Favors smothered him,
Flopped him.
flopped him with blubber.
All right, so you gotta understand this now. This kid is a monster.
Yeah.
He is 6'8". He is 365.
Yeah, he's a big man.
And he is a heck of a big man.
He moves good for a big guy, though.
Now we'll go to Diekman. Okay, so that was a quick fight. Okay, he went 2 rounds with Diekman. Diekman finally took him out with a flurry of punches, and the referee stopped it.
Yeah.
But he moved around really, really well with Josh. Now Josh is at the smaller end of the heavyweight.
Yeah.
So he comes in just into.
I think he's fighting 205 now.
No, he's not. He's well.
Is he?
So here you go. And now this is kind of. We got another kid, Wade Theory. All right, so we'll finish off with Bobby.
All right.
So Lee is just a beast. Lee is the beast. Lee's just, you know, he's a great guy. He's a great fighter. His stand-up game has improved immensely. You could see it. You know, I watched him sparring with Greg 2 weekends ago, and I got to tell you, he looked good. He looked good. So
I say that fight. I don't think this kid Bobby Favors gets out of the second round.
I don't think he gets out in the first round.
You
I
could
think
be right.
Lee always says it too. He goes, it's not going to go more than 1 round. Not one of his fights has gone more than 1 round, and it's going to end in a violent fashion.
Lee's a rough, rugged dude. Great wrestler. His stand-up. Even when he fought Christian, he caught Christian with a couple good body kicks and put on a good fight. I mean, Christian Monkrad's just a monster.
Well, yeah, that's another whole, you know.
And he moves well. So, I mean, this kid Bobby moves well, but I see Lee taking him down and doing what he does, ground and pound.
Yeah, and this is the concern that people have, is that this kid is so heavy that Lee's not. But listen, I went with who was I with? Okay, Sean from Prime Athletics, right? Yeah. So him and I were playing around at Lee's school. Lee's got a wrestling school, Brick Road in Lakeville. And we were rolling around together.
Yeah.
And then this was the bet now. So Lee comes over. The bet is that Sean couldn't hold him down for 10 seconds. So now he got on top of Lee, and he worked it for like 5 minutes trying to find the right position to hold him down in. And he held him down for 3 seconds.
Yeah,
and then I get on top, got him in a hold, and held him down to 7. So we got him for 10 together.
Yeah.
But this kid's
two guys.
Yeah.
Lee's a beast. This kid's coming to Ohio, and he's going to get beat up.
Yeah, he is.
You also have... what is it? CES is having a show on the 18th of November.
One more on the Cage FX, November 19th at the Jungleplex in Plymouth. Dominic War Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know much about the kid. I don't know much about him.
I don't know where he got his style, but I'm just saying this because he's one of my personal favorites. I thought he was a moron the first time I saw him. I've seen him fight 3 fights so far, and I really started to like the guy. He's a working class stiff, but he comes out with some of the weirdest, most unconventional stuff I've ever seen in my life.
Catches people off guard.
Yeah, well, he comes out with this one hammer thing where he wants to punch people on the top of the head.
I've seen him fight. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, unconventional, but I was excited to see that he's going to be there.
You know who else? Do you remember? Robbie Roberts' fight.
Robbie Roberts, another one.
Now that's going to be a fight. I think that's for the title.
Yeah.
He's defending that against a kid named Jay Dublin.
That night.
Yeah, Jay Dublin.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Jay Dublin's a brawler. This should be an interesting fight.
Now where's Jay from?
I don't know. I think he might have his own school, but he's been around. He's a good fighter, tough kid.
Nice.
I think Robbie takes it though.
All right. CSS. See, what is it?
CES at Twin Rivers. CES.
CES at Twin Rivers Casino.
Okay, we got
Chip the Surgeon.
No, Chip's not fighting in that one.
Okay.
Twin Rivers in Rhode Island. Yeah, we're gonna fight. The Twin Rivers fight. You got 2 good fights on that card.
What night's that?
That's November 18th.
18th
on a Friday night. You got. We were supposed to have a fighter on that, but it fell through. But you got 2 good fights on that night that I know of. There's more, but the 2 ones that I'm talking about, Mike Campbell and Jeff Anderson.
Oh, Mike Campbell is just...
Mike's a good
He's
fighter.
another beast, right? Mike the Beast Campbell. Right?
And Jeff Anderson, tough kid too.
That picture right there when I was with the Tap Out guys, that was taken the night that Tap Out, Mike was actually on an edition of Tap Out when they used to have him when Mass was still alive.
Yeah.
That was going on.
Yeah, that was it. And Mike's fighting Jeff Anderson, who's another tough kid. Should be a great battle.
Yep.
I give the nod to Mike on that fight.
Nice.
Mike's a tough guy to beat, man. He's been in the WEC. You know, rough kid all around. But this kid Jeff at the I think they call him the Candy Man. Really?
Isn't that a movie? Candy?
Yeah, but he's tough kid too. And then you got
who can make the sun?
Candy Man. Then you got Anthony Caponis fighting Danny Lazon.
Oh, Lazon, really?
Yep, Danny Lazon.
Nice.
That's going to be a good fight. This kid Caponis brings it.
Yep.
He brings the fight, but Danny's a big 155er. Awesome jiu-jitsu. Likes to bang. Caponis likes to bang. I like both guys. I like the Lazon brothers. Very respectful, very good guys.
Yep.
Like I said, they've been there from the beginning, especially Joe.
Yep.
I like Anthony, but I don't think Anthony makes it out of the 2nd round.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's going to be by submission.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And Anthony's a tough kid, and there's nothing against Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Danny Lazon's a UFC veteran. He's fought in some big shows. He's on a tear. I think he's on I don't know how many fight win streak right now.
Nice.
He's got it going. You'll probably see him in the big show again soon.
Nice. Good. Good for him.
So
good. That's a good thing about this. You know, it's like it's almost like baseball. If you don't perform as well up top, they send you back down in the minor leagues.
That's
you come
right.
back, you do local shows, you practice your craft, you change up your training,
That's
you
right.
change up the way that you do business, and boom, you're back at it again.
That's it.
And it don't have to end it at any age either, is the other thing. You know, we got a couple of...
There's a couple guys out there. Hey, look at Scotty Ream just... What's that kid? Steve Skrizik? However you say his name.
We already went through this last show.
Yeah, he knocked the kid out, man. I mean, Scotty's got to be 44 years old,
Yeah.
43.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Knocked the kid out cold. I mean, it was a good, you know.
See that Wade Darien kid? He's 40. He was the one he's going to be fighting at CFX.
Yeah. How old is he? 40?
Yeah, he's 40. He was his claim to fame is he was a kickboxer. He's got a ton of wins in kickboxing. He was undefeated. He was everywhere. Yeah, he was
I met
world
the kid.
champion.
Nice kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck to him. Who's he fighting in the CFX show?
Adi Mullins.
Adi.
So, you know, listen, I love Adi to death. He's a great guy.
Oh, Adi's the man.
But you know, Adi asked me once, what do you think I should do? I said, I think you should quit before you get hurt. Because, you know, but he loves to sport. Hey, listen, you can't take it away from any man that wants to do it.
Adi,
you know,
this is his funny game, man. You know, Adi's a big guy, throws some bombs. You know what I mean? And he's game. He gets in there.
So he said, what do you do? I said, stay away in the beginning because Adi loves to go right at you.
Yeah.
I watched him hit Lee a couple of times right off the bat when they fought.
Adi's fought all the tough guys around here, man.
He does.
Hey, so I give it to Artie, you know what I mean?
He was supposed to fight Papalopoulos there, George, that guy with the, you know, hey, yo, he looks like he's a big Greek Rocky Balboa looking guy. He's got the mullet. He's rocking the mullet, folks.
I love it.
It's funny. And he was supposed to fight him, but now that kid Walsh is fighting, that's who Papalopoulos is fighting, that kid Walsh now.
The wrestler?
The wrestler, yeah, dude, it's not even, I know.
I think this kid George is a kid that, you know, nice guy, met him, great guy. Anybody gets in there, I give him credit and I give him respect. But you know, you're not coming from if you're not coming from a jiu-jitsu or a wrestling or a striking background, you're just coming off. You think because you're a tough guy in the bar rooms or you're just untrained.
It comes with a crowd. You know, listen, we have Sandman, Steve Dunn. He's another guy that was a barroom guy we thought, but that guy's unbelievable. Now that
Steve's a wrestler, man.
And he's another old guy, right? And now this guy has been training like a bear as a wrestler, but he's also been to Thailand twice to train Muay Thai.
Yeah, man. And you know, Steve's a tough guy, and his wrestling, he's got a great shot, and he puts the time, and he looks fantastic. What do you say? You got to give a kid like Steve Dunn. I think Steve's 45 years old.
Yeah.
46. He might. I know he's a few years younger than me. Hey man, he gets in there, he bangs, he wins. He's in there to fight, man. You got to give the man credit, and I'll tell you, he brings the fight. And I know he was a really good wrestler in high school.
Yeah, he was. He gave Shane some great tips. He's been around. He's a very helpful person. He runs a little, you know, does a little thing with the kids and stuff too.
He's a great guy, great guy. And he's, you know, and I think it's, you know, I don't know much about Steve's background. I heard he comes from a hard background, but hey, man, so you know, we've had our times too. You know, I don't judge any man, but you know what? I think MMA has changed his life, and I think it's for the better. He's always been respectful to me.
Absolutely.
You know?
This sport, Michael, I think would change anybody's life. If you, you know, look, I know back in the day when I was having my hard times, I got involved with a group that got me sobered up. That's what I did. I know that you, back in the day when you were coming out, me and Mike kind of grew up together, grew apart, just didn't see each other. But Mike, you went through your kind of recovery through a different organization.
Yeah.
You know, you went more religious than I did.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I went sober, and you know, and then we came back and we ended up in mixed martial arts, and now this is our family. This is where we spend our time. It's where we can really live and be ourselves without being stupid.
No, and you know what? I like what you said. Steve helps the kids out. There's a lot of guys doing that out there. You know what I mean? And I know Louis Felix does a lot with the kids. Fighter from Team Rockstar.
Yep.
And man, the kids I got at my school. I mean, I try to lead them down a road where, you know what I mean, stay in sports, do well in school, listen to your mom and dad, don't get involved in things you shouldn't be doing, and just don't, you know, don't go down the road I went down. I wasn't a bad kid, but you know what I mean, I made some poor choices for a while.
Mike, this is a very fulfilling thing too. I mean, this doesn't, you know, this doesn't leave us wanting for anything. You know, when I was a kid growing up, there wasn't anything around here to do. We lived in downtown Cedarville. What was there to do but go stand on the green, smoke bones, drink, and that was it. That was it. You know,
fight on the streets.
And I say that, but if you looked at the Market Basket, which used to be the magazine in Cedarville, they used to have comic ads of kids standing on milk crates to get high. Was the ad that they put in the paper, because all of Cedarville, there's no parks. There was no parks here. There was nothing. There was no structure. Parents had to work to make the living, and again, it's that way. But the schools, the clubs like, you know, CCFA and Social Sport Fighting, Luzon School, all these things are great things that can just take up all of your child's time and make them have something to live for, so that they don't need to go
exercise,
find
man. Exercise is the best thing, bro.
Exactly.
The best thing.
Chip Pollard.
Chip Pollard fighting in December 10th in Atlantic City.
Nice.
Greg Soto? Greg Soto?
Is he a good guy?
Yeah, UFC veteran.
Oh, really?
I think his name's Soto. I could be wrong. I should have done my homework on that.
That's all right. We'll have another show before that. When is it?
Where is that?
When is it?
December 10th, Atlantic City.
Yeah, we'll be on again before.
Yeah, we're going to do it, but we're getting Chip ready for that. It's going to be a phenomenal show, man. Good fighter. I just spotted him a little while ago.
How do you feel?
Not good.
Yeah.
He hit me with a couple good shots.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Oh, he's the best, man.
All right, so listen. Next week, I got my favorite fighter, or not next week. Yeah, next week. So after this show that we're on right here, Thanksgiving show is up, and then Shane's going to be on the show.
Right on.
So he's going to be my guest on the show. So I'm his dad, but Mike always tries to take credit. Mike always says that
I'm his coach.
Mike spent more time with Shane on the mats and teaching him than anybody else.
He's seriously, man. I mean, I got a lot of good kids at the school, and I'll tell you, a few of them stand out. And Shane's, not because me and Mike hung around. This kid, I mean, he's wrestling with Lee Bean. He's doing Muay Thai with us. He's training with Banana and Jiu-Jitsu. He's well-rounded at 16 years old. Phenomenal wrestler.
Captain of the wrestling team at Plymouth South this year.
And he's a great. And you know what? Here's the thing. And I say it. And I give you credit for this, Hammer. He's a good kid. He was raised properly, and respectful kid. And everyone says that.
Thank you.
You know, and I mean that well. I love him like a son. You better win. Everything. He will.
Well, folks, I think we done killed the time. Thank you for coming to another Fireside Chat. Remember, November 19th at the Jungleplex in Plymouth. Find out, go see it, and I say it all the time. If you haven't seen one, go see a fight. Get behind your local fighter. It's a beautiful thing. Keeps the family together. It's a great thing to do. So again, Michael the Hammer Mulligan with Michael, Loco, Lobo, Gresh. Thanks for coming to another Fireside Chat.
Hammer.
Hey folks, Michael the Hammer Mulligan here. We're here for a fireside chat with my girl, cutest girl in Plymouth, Lynn Marie. Hey babe.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Alright, so I made a mistake. I did one of my common sense things on gift cards. And it didn't go over good with the family, Lynn Marie, everybody else. So my thought was that gift cards are too impersonal. They're good for the mailman and the doorman, but they're not good for your family. But she did not agree.
I don't agree.
Mom didn't agree. Tell me why.
Because men don't know how to shop for women, and we look forward to our gift cards.
Oh, why don't I know how to shop? What do you mean?
Because what size am I?
Extra sexy?
No.
Alright, so I never did actually buy you clothes. I take you places to buy you stuff.
Yeah.
But why can't I buy you clothes?
Because you don't know the sizes, and when you walk into a store, don't you kind of get intimidated though, because you don't know the size, you don't know how tall, how short, like to buy jeans or
No, the lady will always ask you how big, and I'll say, yeah, all right. Yeah.
She's this big.
Yeah, this big, like a ball. All right. So
Going.
what is the solution?
Gift cards are nice, I think, for the family. My parents like their gift cards because they'll go out to dinner, which normally they wouldn't do for themselves.
And my
If I
mom
get
said
them
the
gift
same
cards,
thing.
Yeah, they feel obligated to use it.
Right. Well, she didn't feel obligated. She just doesn't. She's like you say. She won't spend the money or take the time to go out and do it. But if she has the gift card, then they'll do it. It's there. Price is right.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it keeps me busy at work during the slow season.
Because
after the holidays, women will use their gift cards and come in, because they don't have the extra money after they just had the holidays and spent.
Oh, because you're a hairdresser.
Yeah.
I get it. So if I buy one for my girl, she's gonna use it over the winter. What do you do here?
Karma Hair Salon Implement.
All right. So
On Water Street.
On Water Street, where's that? Like down.
By Nelson.
Oh, by the jetty. If you go by like Waterfront Cafe, the jetty.
Water Street Cafe.
Water Street Cafe. All right. We were just down there. We just had breakfast down there. What do we eat?
We went to Percy's.
Percy's was good. I like Percy's.
Percy's was really good.
What do they have? Portuguese
Portuguese
omelet. That was delicious.
Yeah, and I just had the regular.
We always eat breakfast down there. Where else did we eat before?
Cafe Nicole.
Which one was that?
That's the one that has the bathroom.
Oh, dude, this place, their food is good. We ate there a few times, but you actually got to get up, walk outside. It was raining. Walk around the building to use the bathroom. Now, that didn't work for me. I left. I walked out. Where'd we go after that? We went somewhere else.
We've done Water Street. Oh, American Diner. You like that?
Oh, I love the American Diner. That's nice. Kind of an old school, old greasy spoon feeling place, but the food is wicked good. I liked it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, What's the one on the corner down by the waterfront?
That's the Water Street Cafe, right? Or are you thinking?
Water Street Cafe, that's right, we just, on a big sign above it.
Mhm.
Yeah, alright, cool, that was good. That was decent. It wasn't as, I don't know, the eggs weren't as good. I don't know how you mess up an egg, but something was different.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but their potatoes are really good there.
Alright, so back to the gift card thing, now that we got food on my mind again, I can eat again. If I was to get you gift cards, what would you want?
I like the spa gift cards because I feel like it's something I wouldn't do for myself.
Yep.
And, you know, I like those. And Vicky's. Because
All right.
another thing I wouldn't spend money on myself.
Yeah, I like buying you Vicky's. Can I pick you stuff out there?
What do you mean? No, because you don't know what I like. Well,
I know what I like. I mean, wait a minute. You know, this is a selfish gift.
Isn't this a family show?
Alright, whatever. Alright, so the spa gifts. If I got you, what do they have at your place at Common?
Right now we're just doing hair, but when we move into the new bigger place in Village Landing, we'll be doing like facials hopefully and massage and eventually nails because it's more a spa type.
So
atmosphere.
where is that from where you are now?
Well, we're on Water Street now, and we're going to move to the Village Landing next to Peaceful Meadows.
Oh, nice.
Across from the Radisson. So
Yeah, that's
it'll be
kind of
good
cool.
for the Radisson too, because they don't have a spa, so they can send all their people over to us. I feel like.
Now, don't you do that? Don't you do other places too? Where else do you do? What else do you do for hair? Don't you do weddings?
I do a lot of weddings on Cape. I don't know how I got known for it. I think it's just word of mouth, but I get Facebooked all the time. I get text messages all the time just to do weddings on location and whatnot. And it's fun. I like it.
So what if somebody wanted to talk to you about weddings, what would they do? Just go to Facebook, Lynn Marie?
Well, I would like to do it through the salon because it's a nice way
Sure.
for everybody to come in and kind of see where we're at and what we're about. So
Yep.
contact Karma Hair Salon 508-746-7677.
Nice.
I always have to think 'cause it's the 7677.
There's too many of one number, I know. You get confused.
No, it's just saying it, like
All right,
pronouncing it and making it flow. Like I know what it is in my head, but just to say it and it come out right.
All right, what about shoes? Is that a good gift card thing?
No, because I feel like women get shoes all year long because we're looking for sales, and you know when spring comes, we got to switch the shoes up. Winter comes, we got to switch it to boots. So I feel like we're constantly getting that for ourselves because we need it.
All right, so let me see. I'm just trying to get a mental picture in my head. So for your girl, your wife, your girlfriend,
Spa.
both, you want the spa. You want the hair, the spa, all that kind of stuff. The parents, that type of thing. I'm looking at like food.
I think they like the dinner gift cards because I get my parents Strega. They
Yeah.
love it there. And Carmela's, they love Carmela's.
Now kids, like my kids are good for probably
Gas cards.
gas cards. Dunkin' Donuts cards are always great. I get one a year, and I usually, it's like $20 or something, and it's.
It goes for a while. The
Yeah.
$50 to Junkie.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say them names, but I'm doing it anyways. Whatever.
My mom can put that thing on.
Oh yeah. She can punch me in the mouth.
Yeah.
She's been trying to do that for years.
No, she has.
Awesome. All right. So I was wrong. I'll say it one more time, and you'll never hear from me again. Do the gift card thing because your family's appreciating it and looking for those things. I guess it is better than that ugly tie. I guess it is better than me trying to go in and find something that looks good on you. You always look great anyway, so
Thanks.
I don't think I need to go the clothes route. Yeah,
Gift
awesome.
card.
Gift card. All right, folks, there you have it. Gift cards are okay. And thanks for coming for another Fireside Chat with Michael the Hammer Mulligan and Lynn Marie.